Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be with Izuku Midoriya was a Jedi. And for today's video is going to be that Izuku is still quirkless in this video, but he finds out about... So I'm going to say that Izuku likes walking into a specific forest. And he likes walking in there a lot. He doesn't go on the trail. And he knows this so much that his mom lets him go on his own. So yeah. This happens. So wait a minute, guys. Izuku finds a so while walking through the forest, Izuku finds a weird looking temple, and this is a Jedi temple, an abandoned one to be exact. So yeah, Izuku looks around it, sees everything, and so yeah, I'm just gonna say that this is like thousands of years after the Clone Wars. So yeah. So Izuku walks in and has a look around. So yeah. And Izuku goes to a room that's interesting to him. He goes to a room that has a bunch of... So Izuku doesn't know this, but there's a bunch of lightsabers on the walls. So yeah. That happens. Izuku gets ready. It's not... Okay, guys, let me get... Okay, guys, let's continue. So Izuku walks around the room, and he picks up a lightsaber, and basically there's ones on the walls that are, you know, the natural style, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi's type of lightsaber style. So yeah, that's what Izuku finds. There are several of those. And yeah. So Izuku grabs one, looks on it, sees a button, and then Izuku presses it. And then a energy beam, and an energy saber appears out of the handle of the blade. Is you guys fascinated by this? And then he puts it back, walks more around until he sees a hologram. And this hologram shows every single fighting style of the Jedi. So yeah. Izuku watches So Izuku starts... So for a while, Izuku starts learning how to parry, block, and attack. So yeah, he finds another one, basically another hologram that teaches that will teach Izuku how to use the Force and what the Force is. So yeah. So I would say that. So yeah. Is so. About the same time when we begin with the anime, and I'm just gonna say that Izuku's homeschooled in this one. So yeah, Izuku tells his mom that he found a place that has a lot of good history about it, and that he'll be studying some stuff there. And tells her that it's an ancient thing. So his mom agrees with this, and he basically starts going there for a while. He learns how to use a lightsaber, and he makes a hero costume, which is a Jedi temple guard but it doesn't have the hood. Instead, Izuku uses basically it's basically the regular temple guard uniform, but he doesn't use any he doesn't have a hood on it. He uses the Jedi cloak. I'm getting tired with it. Talking right now. Okay. Let's continue, guys. So I'm gonna say that during the few years Izuku went there, Izuku found holocrons about the battle droids, and Izuku decided to make some of them. Basically, Izuku makes a B1, which is the regular battle droid, a BX, which is the commando battle droid, and then he makes I think a tactical droid. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku makes that, and yeah. So Izuku gets. So yeah, and while he's training inside the temple guard room, he stumbles upon something, and this something is a dual bladed lightsaber, aka a double bladed lightsaber. And another lightsaber. I'm gonna say that this is the Emperor Palpatine's lightsaber that Izuku finds, and then he finds Emperor Palpatine's lightsaber, and then he finds a dual bladed lightsaber. So yeah, Izuku is intrigued by this, and he grabs Are you ready, guys? Okay, guys, I'm back. So basically, the only form that Izuku has not learned on was Form 4. So when he finds, he looks. So basically, there's a library with holocrons in it. And Izuku starts listening to them, and he finds one about the dual-bladed lightsaber. So Izuku, and I'm gonna say that Izuku will never go to the dark side. So yeah. Izuku is getting ready for the okay, let me press it back. Oh yeah, Izuku gets ready. How was I supposed to get ready? Now, okay, scratch that part. Izuku hears that Form 4 works best. Form 4 and 3 works best with a dual-bladed lightsaber. So Izuku starts practicing more with it, to the point where he is hundreds of times better than Dark Maul. And Izuku gets, so yeah. And the lightsabers that Izuku was able to find that fascinated him were green, blue, red, black. Yes, he did find a black one. The black saber, I think it was called. Yellow, blue, green, yellow, purple, white, and red. Basically, Izuku gets the sabers with all the crystals. I've also take one. So yeah, Izuku also was. So yeah. So Izuku was very so good at the dual-bladed lightsaber that Izuku is now able to wield 2 at one time. So yeah, and Izuku also is a master of the Force and all 7 forms. So yeah. And I'm gonna say that the dual-bladed lightsaber was originally red, but it turned to green once Izuku grabbed it and was now known to use the Force. So yeah. Okay. So Izuku also found some on how I would say that he also learned on how about the ones. Basically, he found ones about the clone troopers and their battle styles with blasters. Alright, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Jesus Christ, my foot hurts. Okay, I don't think that's from the walking though. Okay, guys, let's get back. So yeah. Izuku found one about the clone trooper battle style and how they make their armor. So yeah. And he finds one about Captain Rex. So what Izuku does is, you know the blue paint that's on Captain Rex's mask? Izuku copies that, but with the mask of the temple guard, but makes it green. Since so yeah. So yeah, Izuku makes that. Izuku is also able to know how to use a regular clone trooper blaster, as well as the clone trooper pistols. So yeah. Izuku has 6 holsters on the side of his belt that hold 6 of the lightsabers and 2 gun holsters. Two gun holsters that hold the Captain Rex type of pistol blasters. So yeah, he also has 2 holsters that go on the sides of his, that on the back of him. They're on his back basically. And those where he holds his, and those 2 are where he holds his dual bladed lightsabers. And yeah, and if you're wondering where the regular sized blaster is, where Izuku puts that, Izuku puts that at basically on his leg. So yeah. Okay. So for 10 months Izuku's training, and he has the same body build as in the original anime. So yeah. That's it. That was literally a few minutes. Took me a few minutes to explain, huh? Okay. So yeah, Izuku was also able to find also able to find a machine that will build the battle droids. So yeah. So Izuku, so the super tactical droid that Izuku has, there's only one of them. And that one has some green markings on it. And if you're wondering about the BX battle droids, they are wearing clone trooper gear, basically, and have clone trooper blasters. So yeah. And the B1 battle droids are just regular. They don't wear anything. So yeah. The day of the UA entrance exam comes, and Izuku tells his battle droids. Basically, Izuku tells the tactical commander droid that he's in charge until Izuku gets back. So yeah. Izuku also gave that one more free will. It's just that it has to take Izuku's orders, because there were originally 7 of them. Yep, 7. And they have all the same colors as Izuku's 7 lightsabers. That are not including the extra 8 lightsaber, which is the same as the other dual-bladed lightsaber. And they have, basically, he found 2 dual-bladed lightsabers with the same color, which is green. So yeah, Izuku. So yeah. And I would say that 6 of those battle droids that were actually planning against Izuku. So during Izuku's training, while he was training 1 month, 6 out of the 7 battle droids, battle droids, which were not that do not include the green one, took some of the BX battle droids or commando battle droids in their armor. But there's only one thing. That was only they were only able to convince 10 of the battle droid of the BX battle droids are wearing the clone armor. 2 of the BX battle droids are wearing the Temple Guard uniform, and only 3 of the regular battle droids. So yeah. And basically they march into the training area of Izuku, which is the Temple Guard room. Basically Izuku's personal Temple Guard room. It's weird. Feel something. Okay. So yeah, Izuku gets that ready. And basically, while he's training, a blue super tactical droid breaks the door down and says that we are taking over. And so yeah. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. So Izuku also trained 5 super commando droids that are wearing basically the 3 commando droids that are assists. Yeah, I think it was only 2. It's basically the 2 commando droids that are wearing the Temple Guard uniform are assisting. Okay, let me think. Only 2 of the Temple Guard. Basically 5 that are in Izuku's room were taught how to use the Force and how to use a lightsaber. And the rest of them don't know how to use them at all. Only have blasters. So yeah. The fake Legion that the 6, not including the green, super tactical droids break through the door and they try to kill Izuku. But Izuku was holding 2 of his dual-bladed, basically the 2 dual-bladed lightsabers he has, activates them and then starts swinging them around while using some acrobatics. And cuts through the battle droids like nothing. So Izuku contacts his tactical, basically his personal tactical droid, which is the green one. Tells him, come over here. Wait a minute, guys. So yeah, Izuku asks if he was part of the treason. But the tactical droid asks what treasoning. So yeah, Izuku tells that the droid basically tells that tactical droid that Izuku Izuku's personal tactical droid, which is the green one, basically is the captain of all is the commanding office. Is basically is only there to lead the troops, but in so yeah, Izuku tells his personal tactical droid, telling him to shut down the making of other tactical droids. And the tactical droid acknowledges this and just stops the making of the tactical droids. So yeah. So go back to the present time. Izuku walks into the room, basically now they're in front of the gate. I'm so tired of talking. So basically they're in front of the gate. And then so yeah, everyone's getting ready until they hear some clanking. Basically, you know how when humans stomp their feet, like in marching, in Revenge of the Sith, how the clones were marching to the temple? Yeah, basically they're making that sound right now. And basically the tactical droid thought that Izuku could use some help, so he sent it in one legion of battle droids that are wearing the mask. So yeah, like this, guys, but like several thousand of it. So everyone turns back to see a whole bunch of, basically they think they're humans wearing some type of uniform. And then they see two BX droids wearing the Temple Guard uniform, and those are two of the 5 Izuku's personal guards. That's gonna be tired now. Okay, so yeah. They told Izuku that the tactical droid told them to come and help Izuku. Izuku says okay. And then basically Izuku told the principal to tell the teachers about Izuku's robots. But Nezu did not expect there would be a legion of them. Two commanders. So yeah, basically there's 200 regular B1 battle droids, 300 and then there's 300. Now I'll put it down to that when there's only 5 B1 battle droids and 6 clone trooper uniformed 6 clone trooper uniformed BX battle droids, and plus the 2 BX battle droids wearing the Temple Guard uniform. So yeah, when they stop marching in front of Izuku, basically they put their hands into a salute, And yeah. Izuku took out Izuku took out one of his lightsabers, and the lightsaber that Izuku takes out, when he activates it, it turns red, and this is Emperor Palpatine's lightsaber. And then the two leading commando battle droids that are wearing the Temple Guard uniform. Basically, I'm just gonna call them Temple Guards from now on. They activate their lightsabers, which are double-bladed. I'm gonna say that there's literally a crystal cave under the temple. Basically 100 feet under the temple, and it's basically three miles that Izuku explored until giving up on exploring it. So yeah, there's thousands of crystals, there's billions of crystals that can make lightsabers under it. So yeah. And then when the gates open, Izuku says, charge, and then all the battle droids charge. And then Izuku starts slashing at robots with his lightsaber. The teachers are impressed at what he's doing, until Izuku is surrounded, and his droids are nowhere nearby. Izuku puts back his lightsaber, which is hiding under the Jedi cloak that Izuku is wearing, and then puts his hands under his cloak and behind his back, and then pulls out two of his two dual-bladed lightsabers, and activates them, and then starts slashing them around with really good acrobatics. Basically good enough acrobatics that he can make Yoda jealous. He mastered all 7 of them. So yeah. Izuku. So in this ship, it's gonna be... Oh god, I'm so tired. Okay. Well, this is right up right now. Okay. So the ship is gonna be izuku X 0. So yeah, it's gonna be izuku X01. So I'm gonna say that Izuku gets several basically Izuku gets 250 points, breaking All Might's record by 20 points, I think. And he could have done it without his battle droids. So yeah. So at the end, basically AT arrives at the school. Everyone is weirded out on what, actually scratch that. You know those plane-like things that Izuku not izuku, that Star Wars has, where clones and Jedis will come out of. Those ones. Basically, that one lands in front of the school. Actually, outside the gate. Izuku and his battle droids get in, and he flies off. So, when Izuku gets his letter, it says that he broke All Might's record, and he's gonna go to class 1A. So Izuku does do that, and that's why I'm gonna leave it off right now, guys. So bye.